Hello everybody, welcome to Harmony Club. My name is John Gonzalez, and in this channel I bring you guys daily news and updates on crypto and hard money. If you guys are interested in getting everyday daily news and updates on what's going on in the market, please go ahead and subscribe, and let's jump right in with today's topic. Okay, so guys, based on what's happening right now in the market, all the fear, uncertainty and doubt that we're having right now, especially with Bitcoin dropping and now going not basically right now, everyone was expecting to see a V-shaped recovery. However, Bitcoin right now is dipping even further. So in this video, I'm bringing you guys some top 5 coins that have great fundamentals and also great entry points, especially right now with this dip that you guys can take advantage of, that I believe should be some great picks for the short term. When I mean short term, I mean from here to December, with the recovery that Bitcoin is bound to have. It might recover slowly based on what I'm seeing. It might take up like 2 months to get back over 60K again. However, we will see a lot of recovery in one of the coins that, in these 2 coins, Cardano and Ethereum, that I'm going to be discussing in this channel, and other 3 as well. So guys, let's start first with Ethereum. Ethereum is going to be a deflationary asset once we have Ethereum 2.0, and a lot of people are not realizing this, especially you can tell by looking at the price right now. Shouldn't be the price of Ethereum based on what's going to happen very, very soon with Ethereum 2.0 and switching to proof of stake. Well, first of all, we can see that Ethereum jump. Look at this graph, guys. Ethereum went to 4,400. If I'm not mistaken, that was the top. Let me go. Ethereum, we saw Ethereum go to 4,400, and now look at this dip. Based on what happened to Bitcoin, everything dropped. As you guys know, everything follows Bitcoin. However, many people are not realizing that when Ethereum 2.0 comes, we can stake our Ethereum for up to 6% a year, and this is going to be a game changer, especially with the deflationary asset, as gas fees will be burnt instead of given to the gas fees that were usually given to miners are not going to be burnt, making the supply of Ethereum, which right now is 115 million, decrease every day. So we have assets like Bitcoin, which is sound money, hard money, that there's only 21 million Bitcoin. There's not going to be any more. There's not going to be any less. We know that there's Bitcoins that are lost forever. That happens. And there's millions that are hacked. And there's millions of people that die. And their Bitcoins, their family can never recover them. Those persons that died and didn't give the private keys to their family members or to their son, to their daughters. So Bitcoin supply is deflationary. Because there's always going to be lost coins, and there are already millions of lost coins already. However, with Ethereum, we have something that we don't have in Bitcoin, and that is staking, which we will have with Ethereum 2.0, which will allow people to stake at 6% a year. And remember, guys, Albert Einstein said that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. And compound interest is how the rich not only stay rich, but get richer, and how the poor get poorer, because basically the poor don't have enough money to compound. Well, first, so most of them don't even invest in the first place. But second of all, they're not benefiting from the compound interest. They're just getting the inflation, which, as you guys know, it's going crazy right now. Lumber prices, everything's going crazy. Copper, all the raw materials to build a house, everything's crazy expensive right now. We're seeing inflation in the CPI like never before, and if we look at the real inflation of assets, we have hyperinflation in the assets. If you look at the stock market, we have hyperinflation in the stock market. We even have hyperinflation in the crypto market. Basically, there's hyperinflation everywhere. If you look at Apple stock a year ago and now, we have hyperinflation in assets, but that's not counted in the CPI, as you guys know. But if you guys know a little bit about economics, you guys are going to realize that the money supply of the dollar, it's increasing so much that they actually remove some of the graphs that show from the government's website that show like the M2 money supply. They're removing some of those graphs because they increase so much that they don't want people to panic. So guys, let's go back to crypto. So Ethereum it's going to be a deflationary asset. It's going to draw a lot of attention, especially we have famous figures such as Mark Cuban, the billionaire Mark Cuban, that he owns a lot of Ethereum. I recently saw his wallet, and if I'm not mistaken, he owns like around 52 Ethereum. No, he owns 52 Ethereum. He owns in one wallet 52 Ethereum, and in the other one like another 52 Ethereum, I believe. He owns a lot of Ethereum. He's very bullish on Ethereum. He talks about it in television, national television, and he sells NFTs. He's also a lot into Aave and other in the whole Ethereum ecosystem. He owns also Maker. So Mark Cuban is a person that is very involved in DeFi, and he's very invested in Ethereum mostly. He doesn't own Cardano, which actually he and Charles Hoskinson had a discussion on Twitter back and forth around Cardano. Charles Hoskinson invited Mark Cuban to his farm in Colorado, and he refused. Mark Cuban refused, but maybe we're gonna see in the future that Mark Cuban is gonna get into Cardano as well to bet on the two horses. Let's say like that, because as you guys know, the way I see it is Ethereum and Cardano are two of the biggest dogs in the fight, and one is going to win. But if you can invest in both dogs, well, you were going to win either way, whichever dog wins, or if both wins and both can thrive in an ecosystem such as Microsoft and Apple, that they both thrive in an ecosystem, that they're both really good companies that with really good profits, with really good profit margins, with really good employees, with really good fundamentals, with really good products. We can see Ethereum and Cardano not one surviving and the other one dying, but we can see them thrive together. Actually competition is really good. You know, Coke and Pepsi, it's good for the consumer. Competition is always good for the consumer. We never want to see only one. Competition actually drives innovation too. So it's actually really good to see projects like Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, Solana. Those projects drive innovation because when you compete. And guys, one of the things that I wanna talk to you guys at the second coin is also going to be Cardano. And as you guys know, we're gonna have smart contracts very soon in Cardano. This summer, we're gonna have smart contracts, making Cardano a real competitor to Ethereum. We're gonna have a real competitor to Ethereum now, but with the difference that Cardano is more of a Bitcoin Ethereum. What do I mean? Well, there's only 45 billion Cardano compared to this weird number of Ethereum, 115,992,376. So that's a weird number. Cardano, there's only 45 billion. We are going to see Cardano as the option. Let's put it this way: as the more hard money, sound money option for investors. That once we have smart contracts, is going to be a real world compared to Ethereum. We're going to see people want to diversify a little bit and have some Cardano because it's something that it's seen more as stable. Cardano is a more scientific-driven platform. They do peer reviews. They work with they have a lot of PhDs working in the project. They have a lot of smart people in Cardano, and the way they work is they work based on scientific papers, scientific literature. They do a lot of trial and error, but they never release something until it's fully peer reviewed and until it's fully functional and working without any type of bugs. So that's a different than Ethereum, because Ethereum, they work as they go, they fix as they go. Right now, they're having a lot of issues with scalability, with gas fees being very high. And right now, the scalability of Ethereum is not really good. That's why we have projects such as Binance, Coin, BNB that are trying to do everything that Ethereum does faster, cheaper, and better, cheaper and more efficient. And now Cardano is one of the prominent competitors that is promising to do it also faster, cheaper, and more efficient. We also know that Cardano is very energy efficient. It means it only uses 0.0052 terawatts of energy per year, compared to Bitcoin, which is magnitudes less energy due to the proof of stake compared to the proof of work. And we are seeing also that Tesla said, specifically Elon Musk said, that they're looking at other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy per transaction. What does that mean? Well, that means that Cardano could be one of those. XRP could be one of those. However, I doubt it, because XRP, they're in court right now, and that'll be very risky to a public company like Tesla, to invest in a project that is right now in a life or death situation. Let's put it like that. If they lose the court case, and we have other projects. However, I for some reason, Charles Hoskinson coming from an engineering background, from a math background, and Elon Musk also coming from an engineer background, we can see that they have a lot of similarities in terms of their values, where they come from, and what they're trying to achieve to change the world. Cardano is changing the world a lot in terms of making deals with Ethiopia, with African countries, trying to help actually developing countries instead of first world countries with first world problems. Even though Cardano is actually solving first world problems, they're more focusing on solving developing country problems, like African countries, that they're helping students get identity through their blockchain technology. So we're going to see, as well as Cardano is also donating to charity a lot. They actually pledged to donate $500 million through some pools that are the rewards of those pools are going to be given to charity organizations, and they pledged already $500 million. So that we're going to see a lot of good things. This is going to help a lot with the public relations, the image of Cardano, in terms of the media, how the media sees Cardano, because right now the media is having a lot of criticism towards Bitcoin. We see that they're saying that it's very bad for the environment, it's very energy wasteful, and when the media realizes that Cardano does everything that Bitcoin does, but faster, cheaper, better, and they also have smart contracts, and they use 0.052 terawatts of energy per year instead of 70 something like Bitcoin does, they're going to be more drawn to research more Cardano, even make it even more public so people know about it, and this amazing technology can get even further developed by more project developers switching to Cardano. We also have seen that Cardano right now they're in the beta form, in the beta testing of an ERC20 token converter, which is going to allow projects that are native to the Ethereum ecosystem to be easily transferred to the Cardano code, which is a different code. As you guys know, Cardano uses Haskell code, which is a different code than Ethereum. It's a more scientific code, more complicated code. However, with this product that is right now in beta testing, is right now being tested, we're going to be able to transfer stable coins such as Thether and other ERC20 tokens to Cardano very easily, making the ecosystem grow a lot and basically improving overall market cap as well. Because if more projects migrate to Cardano, people are going to be more drawn to invest in Cardano, especially with the market cap being so undervalued. In my opinion, it's $39 billion right now. That's very, very undervalued. We know that there were talks saying that, and there was a statistic saying that if like 1% of all the transactions from the regular banking go to decentralized finance in Ethereum, the price of Ethereum could jump as high as 40K per coin. Well, if that happens for Cardano, we can see something similar crazy happen to Cardano price too.